This man walks up to the girl and seriously says, "Hey, little girl, my shoelaces are untied. Could you tie them for me?" The girl wipes away her tears and says, "Yes, of course." She gets up and starts tying his shoelaces. Meanwhile, the man remembers how the same girl had taken some food out of her pocket and was about to eat when an elderly homeless woman approached them and anxiously said, "Sweetheart, I haven't eaten anything for 3 days. Could you please give me that food?" The girl thinks for a moment, then hands her the food and says, "Here, auntie, you can have it." The poor woman thanks her and quickly starts eating. Suddenly, a piece of food gets stuck in her throat and she begins to feel unwell. Seeing this, the girl immediately grabs her water bottle, opens it, and hands it to her, saying worriedly, "Here, auntie, please drink some water." The woman takes the bottle and starts drinking while the man watches them. After drinking the water, the woman happily says, "Thank you so much, sweetheart. You helped me when I really needed it. Your kindness will surely come back to you someday." With that, she picks up her belongings and walks away. Seeing this, the man decides to reward the girl for her kindness. Asking her to tie his shoelaces was actually just an excuse. A moment later, the girl finishes tying his shoelaces and says, "There you go, I've tied them for you." The man smiles and says, "I heard you got accepted into college, but you don't have enough money for tuition. Here, I have $30,000 with me. Take it and continue your education." The girl nervously says, "Oh no, I can't take this money from you." The man insists as he hands her the money. "I'm giving it to you, so you have to take it. I'm not giving you this money for no reason. After you graduate from college, come work for my company. I'm giving you this money as an advance. Once you start working, I'll deduct it from your salary." Then he hands her his business card and says, "Take my business card too. If this money isn't enough, give me a call. I'll send you more. Just work hard and give it your best." The girl takes the money and the business card and thanks him. The man then walks away. After he leaves, the girl looks at the money with tears of happiness in her eyes. Sometime later, the secretary rushes over to the man and says anxiously, "Boss, President Shaw called me from the bank again. He said that if we can't repay the loan, we'll have no choice but to shut down the company." The boss responds seriously, "Okay, go ahead. I'll figure something out." The secretary leaves anxiously. After he leaves, the boss sits there deep in thought and worried about the company. Just then, a young woman walks up to the door, knocks, and asks for permission to come in. The boss says quietly, "Come in." The girl smiles and says, "Do you remember that little girl you once asked to tie your shoelaces?" The boss thinks for a moment, and suddenly everything comes back to him. Deeply moved, he looks at her in surprise and says, "Wait, you're that girl? Come in, have a seat." The girl sits down and respectfully says, "With tears of gratitude, the kindness you showed me back then is the reason I was able to complete my education. Now I've graduated and come back." Then she says, with a heartfelt smile, "There's $50 million on this card. I want to invest it in your company because I heard you're going through a difficult time. I want to help you through this crisis." The boss smiles and says, "Absolutely." He stands up and the two of them shake hands, officially becoming business partners. Kindness given from the heart always finds its way back to you. A small act of compassion today can change someone's entire future tomorrow.